do spoken word here. It's primarily music open mic, because if you're a spoken word person, you got to find a musician who'll play with you. And he's done that.
Hey. That's right. I picked out several covers to do tonight, but as usual, when I do that, I look around and I see people who haven't heard my stuff. Right? Okay, so I'm gonna do a cover, and then I'll give you some of mine. This cover was written in about 1966 by a band best known for Magic Carpet Ride. Remember Steppenwolf? Did you ever hear of them, I should say? Okay, it's called Monster. And it's so relevant today. Once the religious, the hunted and weary, chasing the promise of freedom and hope, came to this country to build a new vision, far from the reaches of kingdom and pope. And like good Christians, some would burn the witches. Later, some got slaves to gather riches. But still, from near and far to seek America, they came by thousands to flaunt the wild. But she just patiently smiled and bore a child to be the spirit and guiding light. And once the ties with the crown had been broken, westward in saddle and wagon they went. And while the railroad linked ocean to ocean, many good lives would come to an end. While we bullied, stole, and bought a homeland, we began the slaughter of the red man. But still, from near and far to seek America, they came by thousands to flaunt the wild. But she just patiently smiled for a child to be the spirit and guiding light. And though the past, the blue and gray, they stomped it, they kicked it just like a dog. And when the war was over, they stuffed it just like a hog. And though the past has its share of injustice, kind was the spirit in many a way. But its protectors and friends have been sleeping, and now it's a monster and will not obey. The spirit was freedom and justice, and its keepers seemed generous and kind. Its leaders were supposed to serve the country, but now they don't pay it no mind, because the people grew fat and got lazy. Now our vote is a meaningless joke. You know, they babble about law and order, but it's all just an echo of what they've been told. Because there's a monster on the loose that's got our heads into a noose, and it just sits there watching. Now the cities have turned into jungles, and corruption is strangling the land. The police force is watching the people, and the people just can't understand, because we don't know how to mind our own business, because the whole world's got to be just like us. And now we're fighting a war over there. No matter who's the winner, we can't pay the cost, because there's a monster on the loose. It's got our heads into a noose, and it just sits there watching. America, where are you now? Don't you care about your sons and daughters? Don't you know we need you now? We can't fight alone against the monster. America, where are you now? Don't you care about your sons and daughters? Don't you know we need you now? We can't fight alone against the monster. Steppenwolf, 1966.